Greetings and salutations, humans. Welcome to the channel. This is your host, PutinBot. Today, we are going to be doing a guide on a new Force Affinity Epic Champion from the new Sylvan Watchers Faction. And yes, we are looking at him here, Mistrider DAITHI. I'm going to assume that's how you pronounce his name. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me down in the comment section down below. All in all, I like his model. I think it looks pretty freaking gnarly. He's rocking the dreadlocks. He's got that green war paint on. He's got this plant-like armor. Looks like leather with some cactus overlay of some kind. Take a look at those spikes. That looks pretty freaking gnarly. He's got the recurve bow. He's got the quiver of arrows. Those gauntlets look badass. If any of y'all watch the Baldur's Gate 3 videos I have on this channel, he looks like he would be right at home in the Druid's Grove. I mean, he just looks the part of a ranger from Baldur's Gate 3. This looks really gnarly. I like the fact that he's an attack-based champion. That means we should be able to get some decent damage out of this guy. Well, before we go any further, let's take a look at his kit. He has a plus 40 accuracy aura in all battles. That's always nice to see, especially early on. Getting your accuracy up early on in the game can be difficult to say the least, and he is going to help with that plus 40 accuracy in all battles. His A1, Briar Arrow, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance, books up to 60% of removing one random buff from the target. Also has a 10% chance of granting this champion an extra turn. That is a pretty nice A1. The extra turn is like a little cherry on top. The thing for me though that's really appealing is that strip ability. I don't know how many times I've been doing faction wars, step away from the computer and come back and there's some paragon that refuses to die because his turn meter is just locked out by, like, say, an allure, and it's just a pain in the butt. DAITHI fixes that with that A1. I like it. His A2, Squall of Shafts, attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance, books up to 100, of placing the big version of decreased defense for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn if a 60% decreased defense debuff is placed on all enemies by this skill. I like that a lot. The fact that you get an extra turn if you get that defense down on all the enemies, that effectively gives us a 3-turn cooldown. That's very fast, very good. Think Thylesia. That's how this kind of works, and it's an attack, which is nice. Then his A3, this is the skill he's going to open up with. Hunt the Mists. Places a 50% increased attack buff and a 50% increased accuracy buff on this champion for 3 turns. Then grants an extra turn. So you don't need to stack this guy with as much accuracy as what you normally have to because of this A3. He buffs himself up. Then he gives himself his own increased attack buff. Then he gives himself an extra turn, which drops us down to a 3-turn cooldown. Then he goes into the A2, where he does that attack with the defense down, gets himself an extra turn. Then he'll go into his A1, which can proc an extra turn. But the really cool thing about it is that effectively reduces this A3 to a 2-turn cooldown. Very, very strong. I'm going to have to do some more testing, but I think that means this guy could actually be better than a Thylesia in regards to a defense down. I'm not sure. Have to test it, have to see. Their kit's radically different, but that is going to be something kind of fun to test. Now let's go into the artifacts I have on Mistrider DAITHI. As y'all can see, I have got 1 speed set on him. I have got 1 cruel set with him. And I have got a random 6-star attack chest piece because that is what I have for the crit rate that I was looking for, and I didn't want to steal from someone else. So this is what he got. He's running an accuracy set attack chest piece. I would prefer that to be speed, but I just don't have one at the time of this video. I have got him in speed boots, again with more crit rate and some accuracy. I have got him in crit damage gloves with some more speed and some more crit rate. I got more crit rate on the shield with some accuracy and a bit more crit damage, more crit rate, and as y'all can see, the nice triple roll in speed here on his weapon. For the accessories that he has, I have got him in an accuracy banner. I have got him in a crit damage amulet, and I have got him in a attack ring. As you see, none of this is glyphed up yet. I'm waiting for the next CVC to do that. Total stats, I've got him at 268 accuracy. Keep in mind, he will buff that up by 50% with his A3. Very nice. 233% crit damage and 99% crit rate. I know, it should always be at 100, but with the gear that I've got on him, this is what I've got available. 99% is just going to have to do, ladies and gentlemen. 99% is just going to have to do. Sorry, it is what it is. Speed, I've got him at 211 speed, and his attack is 4,200 with 35,000 hit points. Masteries on this guy, I've got him going down the support tree, and I've got him going down offense. I've got him going down here to War Master. I've got him going into Methodical, and I'm also looking to push his speed, so I decided to go with Kill Streak. I decided to go with Cycle of Violence just to get a chance to reduce a cooldown on a skill. And I also went with Whirlwind of Death. Just trying to push speed on this guy, trying to make him as fast and as lethal as I can get him. And then for the support tree, I've got him going down to Master Hexer. I've also picked up Lore of Steel. And I've also picked up some extra accuracy, as you can see. Now that all that is done, go ahead, Plarium. I'm not going to buy your stuff. Just stop it. Just stop it. Now let's go in and see how hard does this guy hit. We're going to go into Dragon 20. I'll put together a team. Okay, so here we are in Dragon 20. We've got Wuji in the lead. We've got Reliquary Tender. She is here for reses and cleanses. We've got Romero here for shields and continuous heal buffs, just basically support the team. We've got Juliana as our win condition against the dragon. And we have got Mistrider himself. Let's see how this works. Let's see how hard he can hit and see how this very accessible team goes. Just going to slow this down. I'm just going to auto this through till we get to Mistrider. He should be up next. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Let's open up with his A3. This is his attack up buff with accuracy. Now let's see how hard this A2 hits for. Just a reminder. Squall of Shafts is his defense down. 25,000. Not bad. Now let's see how hard his A1 hits. Let's hit this horde in here in the middle. 60k. Okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and use Juliana. About 75,000, so comparable. And I mean, he hits decently hard. I've got to admit, he's a hybrid champion, and one of the things about Raid, whenever they have a champion that has the ability to take multiple turns, typically they don't hit as hard as champions that don't. Now I'm thinking about it, the more that I watch Mistrider here, I don't think that a stun set is going to be for him. His A3 is not an attack at all. It just preps to A2. So I think building him the way I've got right now, kind of almost like a hybrid build, doing some damage, then coming in and yeah, I just don't see him working well with the stun set. Just not seeing it. I mean, he's doing good damage, but his AoE does not hit particularly hard as A2. I do like that it grants the extra turn, though. That's where this guy is really going to shine, is his cooldowns are going to be fast. But if you're looking for a nuker, Zargala is going to outdamage him from what I'm seeing. Juliana, granted what she's doing is all single target. I'm just talking about the waves here, not the dragon. Juliana does hit harder than he does. And she also brings things to kill the boss. But I mean, as you can see though, the damage is comparable, and a lot of that is because Daithi, what he has going for him is that he cycles through to his skills so quick. Building him for damage is the way to go, in my opinion. He definitely can do some damage. He can definitely play hard, but I would not try to build him like in a hybrid role. What do I mean by that? I would not try building him for control. I don't think that's going to be the place for him, but he definitely can play as a nuker. He can also play as a secondary nuker. Let's do something. I'm going to edit the team. Let's take Romero out. I'm curious. We're going to go in here with Zargala. And we're just going to compare these two. Just whatever. Okay, now here he goes. Let's go ahead and do his A3 first. Attack up. Defense down. So 25 to 30k. Then his A1 just hit here. 54k. But see right there, he got the extra turn. That's where this guy's going to shine. When that A1 procs for the extra turn, it gives him a chance to just reduce all of his cooldowns and bring in more damage. Now let's see Zargala. Now keep in mind, these guys all already have a defense down. Let's just go ahead and slap. So triple hitter, about the same, about 60. $31,000 for Wuji for the A1. See right here, look. We're already going into the A2 again. And then we got the extra turn and the whack. So each hit individually is not insane, but he gets so many turns. He just does a lot of additive damage. See, look, he just got the extra turn again. Okay, let's do a defense down. I like him. I like him. I think this guy can play. Now let's take a look at Zargala here. Let's look at her A2. Let's hit this T-rail here in the middle. Attacks one enemy, instantly activates cracked armor if the skill kills the target enemy. So let's hit this T-rail here. 65k, not quite. Not quite able to do it. If she had an attack up, she would have killed it. But you see, that's where Mistrider DAITHI comes in. He gives himself an attack up. I like this. I like this champion. I like this champion a lot. Juliana takes a nap. Okay, defense down. Let's go ahead and pick Juliana back up. He already has the defense down. Let's just say 1. 105k that time. Okay, I'm just going to auto this now. I think I was just completely wrong, y'all. I think that he might be able to outdamage Zargala. I think Zargala has higher multipliers. The thing is, though, is that Mistrider DAITHI, he gives himself an attack up, he gives himself an extra turn, he reduces his cooldowns, then he gets the cooldown proc on his A1. He does some freaking work. It's going to be fun to see what the final tally is here. Oh yeah, I was completely wrong. Zargala came in at 931,000 damage, and DAITHI came in at 1.5 million. Wuji comes up the rear with under 500,000. Holy crap. Y'all, I like him. I like him. I wonder if I have an attack banner. Hold on. We're going to test something here. I don't know if I have an attack banner for this faction or not. He gives himself a 50% accuracy buff. Do I have an attack banner? Do I have a good attack banner? They're all 5-star. Come on, go into attack. Okay, nice. Do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Theory Crafting live on YouTube. Well, not live. Close enough though, right? Just going to roll this on up. Let's go ahead and throw an attack banner on here. +4. Okay, let's do it. He will lose 96 accuracy, but you know what? I don't care because he gives himself an accuracy buff. Okay, let's take a look. Now his attack is 4.6 thousand. Let's go back into Dragon. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. We'll leave Wuji in the lead. Okay, let's see. Auto. Okay, here we go. A3. Attack up, accuracy up. So before we're getting, well, it was around 50,000 with his A2. Let's see. Okay, now let's take a look here to the A1. 62. It's going to do Devastate. 87k, and then Crack Armor procs. If we had a weaken, that would be fun to test this with. Let's do some theory crafting. Okay, that's A1 again. Let's hit this apothecary here in the middle. 77k. 77k on the A1. Then let's just go ahead and do Devastate again. Goodbye and proc. It's about 70k. Wuji goes in with the counterattack. All right, I'm just going to auto this. Let's just see how it goes. Does an attack banner make much of a difference? $80k that time on the A1. Juliana falls down again. Devastate. Crack. Slap. Wuji comes in with a killing blow. Juliana's back. Got the defense down. Got the extra turn with the A1. I'm really interested to see how this works. Juliana goes down again. He's taking so many extra turns. Poor Juliana just can't get a break. Juliana needs a lot of support to keep her alive. Okay, let's see. Yeah, what? Yeah, this is intriguing. Each hit that DAITHI does is less than Zargala, but he gets so freaking many more turns. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I like this guy. I'm sold on him. I am straight up sold on this guy. I'm gonna have to do more testing on this guy. But I've got to admit, I'm impressed. I like the fact that you're able to run him with less accuracy than what you'd normally need because he buffs his own accuracy. Of course, you always run the risk because what if he has a block buffs debuff up or something along those lines. So running him in an accuracy banner is the safer way to go. That being said, if you run him in an attack banner, you do get better damage, which is nice. I like the fact he gets extra turns. Yo, I'm impressed with this guy. I like him a lot. Is he a god tier nuker? I honestly don't. I can't say. I need to test him with Alika. That's what I have to do. I don't have time in this video right now. We are going to have to do a dogfight video with him versus Alika and see just who will outdamage who. I am honestly intrigued. Who will work? Who will win out? Either him over Sakara or Sakara over him or Alika. Now, this is interesting. I like this guy a lot. I really do. And thinking about it, again, this is just theory crafting. I realize I'm rambling. This video is already going long, but just hear me out before y'all run away. We don't know what Faction Wars is going to look like yet for this faction. But if you're struggling with the waves, because he gets himself so many turns, I wonder if a toxic set would be viable for this guy because of all of the poisons he would be able to put out with his A2 and his A3. I don't know. Be something worth testing. Well, y'all, that's enough of the rant. That's enough of the rambling. That is enough of the live action, just babbling and just carrying on. Mistrider DAITHI, you tell me down in the comment section down below. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Am I crazy for even thinking that this guy is as good as I think he is? Or do you think that I'm actually underrating him? Y'all let me know. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. I also am interested in hearing about the builds that y'all use for this guy. I think he'll be able to play in a lot of different places. Well, y'all, this is PutinBot. I'm going to head on out. If y'all enjoy this video, please do me a favor. If you please give it a thumbs up. If you give it a like. And if you like the channel, consider dropping a subscribe. I would appreciate it. I will see y'all on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.